Om Shanti. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. Strike a bargain at one stroke. Because of belonging to the One, those who strike a bargain at one stroke always remain constant. However, those who bargain a little at a time keep their feet in two boats instead of one, and so they are always in a turmoil of some confusion or the other, and do not become constant. Therefore, if you want to make a bargain, do it in a second. Don't break your heart into pieces. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 26. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. Today's topic: strike a bargain at one stroke. Self-respect point. Godly student. Who is teaching me? God Himself. I am a godly student, taught by the ocean of knowledge in person. I am sitting personally in front of the Father. Practices. Step 1, I am a godly student. Step 2, taught by God Himself, the ocean of knowledge. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi ji.
Om Shanti. This was Dada Vishwaratan. You know, the names which Baba gave to all brothers and sisters, every name has such a good meaning. Vishwa is world, Ratan is jewel of the world. And then really when we look at how, you know, he was also very young boy when he came to Baba. And in the beginning, the stories I have heard from all these young brothers, then they came there 15, 16, 17. I mean, at that time it was a small yagya, but mostly like the work they will be given, duty they will be given will be doing laundry, putting the fire on, heating the hot water, making tea, you know. So it was like a family, and but he was, you know, like one quality they all had, mostly at that time, was very obedient. Baba said it, yes, they will do it. And there was a booklet printed about his biography few months ago. And it's very interesting to read his story. And very gentle person, was never loud or you know, want to be prominent or anything. Very, very quietly. And Baba had lot of trust on him. So, you know, we had even now in Pandavan, I don't know these days if you go inside, there is a place which Baba used as office. Ishudadi will sit with Baba, and but he used to sleep there on the same, you know, kind of a bed. And Baba said, no, you will be protector. And so you sleep here. And it was like lot of beautiful things. And the way he speaks, you could feel that was very, very soft spoken also. And I saw him when I was in Madhavan. Now, these are the souls who really surrendered at his stroke. They just wanted to belong to Baba. I remember that Baba sent many go and, be with your parents and do something. No, Baba, I just want to belong to you. And it's alone, not parents or anyone. He just came. And there are many, I think, a lot of about different stories of when I am in Shantivan. So we get to meet so many of them. They were 14 years, 15 years. The brother who writes these Avyakti signal, Rajubai, he was also 14, 15. And how qualified they are now. They came not much education. Baba taught them typewriter. Now they have computers and all. And they become very, very, like not only stable, but very resourceful. He will search all Avyakt Murlis and find these Avyakti signal for us every month, create a topic, then collect the points, and everyone gets it. So really, really obedient, surrender. It's like example for all of us. Right? So Baba is saying that strike a bargain with one stroke. So whatever little is left in any one of us to feel and to be a total surrender, just decide today and say, yes, I am for Baba, obedient, always present. So that's what I think. If any little margin is left, maybe it's 100%, you will know, right? So Baba says that because of belonging to one, drop off all dependencies, all relationships, belonging to one. So Baba says those who strike a bargain at one stroke always remain constant. So how do I know I belong to one? Then I am constant. Because relationships really cause a lot of different kinds of emotions, and even we might say it's our part, all that, but it's good. No? Baba also had his partner, Baba also had his son, but the relationship in my Lokik family too, there are so many were in Gyan. Now many have left body, but many. But a Lokik relationship, look at everyone have relationship, but in soul consciousness. You can really help. In soul consciousness, I am looking at my partner, looking at my child, looking at. And then you see how Baba does wonders. Try each one of you and see how it works. So Baba says, However, Baba said that those who bargain a little at a time, keep their, Baba says, feet in two boats. So instead of one and two, Baba says, so they are always in a turmoil of some confusion, turmoil of confusion. Baba says, and do not become constant. So whole thing, how we measure our progress, where we are at, how constant I am. When you are constant, stable, what's the percentage? Is it 98? It is 97? It is 90? A lot of people say, how do I know I am progressing? First thing is how constant I am. Second is that even a kind of big storm could come in the mind of any situation. It doesn't last long. Maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and you instantly become again very stable. That's the change you will notice in you, that before it used to take so much time and lot of wasteful thoughts. And now if it happens, sometimes it's only 1 minute, even less than a minute, and we quickly recover from there. So that means you see the transformation, your progress and your percentage, and what percentage more I have to be stable. Each one of us, we have to look at our chart in this way. So therefore, Baba says, if you want to make a bargain, do it in a second. Don't, Baba says, break your heart into pieces, divided, right? USA is a big country, right? Many states. And I remember Dadi Prakash Mani. At that time, when Dadi was there, wholly again, Dadi was the one. And so one day Dadi said, USA can take care of wholly again. I said, why not? So I asked her, how much is the budget? Now is something different. And comparative to Asia, African countries, Latin American countries, Caribbean, all that. In some ways, I don't know how long, but we still have enough, right? When I used to travel a lot, different countries. So when I look at the stove in the kitchen, I say, well, you all need a new stove. So I said, okay, buy a new stove. I would love to give it. That means they have very limited, many countries like Salvador and, different countries. So then again, Baba says that Voice of America. And I think it kind of like, how we going to do it? How will we do it? Right? And when I was listening to different projects, everyone was sharing Everyone was excellent, I must say, in its own way. And we know that we don't want that everyone does their own, but we have to combine it and see how we can use every resource. Whether it was about social media, whether it was about a march, whether it was, arranging whatever. Recently, some had been doing, they wanted to do exhibition or what they call mela in their area. Then it's something very interesting. I didn't go recently, there was one. Didn't go there, but they showed me video, every stall and how they did it. So I think this way we create something where whatever is the expertise or the method they are giving message of Baba can use it in different ways. 90 years, right? So mainly, definitely, one's own personal reaching to stage of perfection, but also within short time, as much we can do to give Baba's message. And that's what I think our aim is, that I become perfect and I am able to give Baba's message to maximum number of souls. So majority of you are returning tomorrow, and there must definitely be a follow-up to communicate with each other or however it's organized. And I'm sure that you will have many other inspirations when you return. So we share with each other and fulfill what Baba wants us to do. So Baba's blessings you carry with you. And just keep in mind, as I said, have relationship with everyone. Your Lokik family is your Lokik family, and they are important. But create more soul consciousness relationship with them. And then you see how definitely it will work well. Openness, more closeness will happen. So my good wishes for your trip tomorrow, and weather is better now. I'm sure everyone's, whichever transport you're using, will work well. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, thank you. So please, everyone, stay back. Tomorrow is Tuesday, our schedule from Amritvela, 3:30 a.m. to